In a quiet village where the earth cracked under the heat and the wind carried the smell of dry soil, two young men worked for the same farmer. Every day began before the sun rose, when the sky was still gray and the world felt half asleep, and they walked to the village well, lowered their buckets, and carried water across the fields. The well was old, its stones worn smooth by generations of hands, and some days the water came easily while other days the rope creaked as if it might snap. One of the workers, Sam, hated every step of the journey. As he walked, he muttered that life was unfair, that others were born lucky and received opportunities while people like him received only pain. The other worker, Rory, listened but rarely replied. He felt the same pain in his shoulders and the same blisters on his palms, but he believed every day was shaping him into someone stronger. Sam believed luck decided everything. Success meant good fortune and failure meant bad fate, while Rory believed effort mattered more than people realized. Sam rushed to finish his work and leave, but Rory moved carefully, noticing small details others ignored, such as stones shifting, water spilling with each pull, and the rope slowly fraying. At times Rory wondered if his extra attention mattered, since no one paid him more or praised him, and doubt whispered to him at night when his arms trembled with exhaustion. Yet every morning he returned. As weeks passed, Rory stayed behind after his shift, patching cracks in the well with mud and clay, replacing weak stones, and adjusting the pulley so less water spilled, doing slow and lonely work that Sam mocked, saying no one would ever notice, to which Rory replied that some work was not meant to be noticed. Then came the year when the sky refused to rain, clouds gathering but never opening, crops bending under the sun, and wells across the village running dry as panic spread and farmers dismissed workers they could no longer pay. Sam grew angry and afraid, convinced his life was cursed, but when the farmer checked his well, he found there was still water, low but steady, enough to save part of the crops and survive the drought. When the farmer learned of Rory's quiet effort over many months, he turned to Sam and said that what Sam called luck was actually preparation, and in that moment Sam finally understood that discipline, not fortune, had saved Rory. Years later, Rory owned land of his own, and people called him lucky and successful, but Rory remembered the cracked stones, bleeding hands, and long evenings when no one watched, knowing that success had not arrived suddenly but had been built quietly, drop by drop, teaching the lesson that luck may give a moment, but hard work builds a lifetime, and when opportunity arrives, it favors those who prepared long before it appeared.
Life lessons to learn from this story. First, hard work beats luck in the long run. What people call luck is often the result of consistent effort. Rory's preparation protected him when difficult times arrived. Second, small daily actions create big results. Rory's small, repeated efforts saved the well. Discipline in little things leads to long-term success. Third, unnoticed work still has value. Rory worked without praise or reward. True growth happens even when no one is watching. Fourth, preparation decides survival in tough times. The drought affected everyone, but only Rory was ready. Preparation before problems arise makes all the difference.